do you think, bud? What are you doing, Jet? Backwards because now we're actually on our way home because this morning started off a little crazy, but we actually went to our first roping today, which is New Year's Eve. So we've been trying to get Mike to go to a roping forever now, and literally I have gotten this man every single thing under the sun to do tie down roping, so there's no excuse that he can't go roping, but he still hasn't gone roping. And we decided that we're going to start trying to do some roping through the winter and go to this winter timed event series up north in PA that has breakaway, tie down, team roping, all of this stuff. And actually Friday night they had a very big jackpot roping for the first time. It's one of the biggest roping events, I guess, on the East Coast they've had so far with this much money. But so we went today they had breakaway and tie down, and we both went into the breakaway. We both went to novice. This morning was a little crazy because he woke up not feeling good, and part of the reason why I was also doing it this way is because if I was competing, then he can't back out of not wanting to go, and he still tries to deny that, but if it was up to him solely, he wouldn't be doing this. So I figure if I also compete, then he has to go, so which it worked out today. So we got up there. It was actually really different from barrels because it's one, super laid back, and two, we were like done pretty quickly. We really didn't have to get on as early as we did, but we have both never competed in roping before. I have not roped in ages or picked up a rope until this week, and I am far from a natural roper. It is so hard for me to rope. I'm not good with a rope in my hands. He, on the other hand, and he denies this all the time because he doesn't like to accept my compliments, is an amazing roper and a natural roper, and is really good. So yesterday we actually practiced at home a little bit, and he made a really cute makeshift sled that worked really good with our 4x4 to drive it around, and we practiced with the horses. And originally we were going to bring just Jet, and I decided, like, why don't I bring Dodge and just see how he likes it. And so today we brought Jet and Dodge, so we both had our own horses and just kind of rode around and did stuff together. But yesterday we did some practice, which was really, really good. And today it was pretty decent. Again, so I have not ever really chased a calf down a rope. He's always done roping in fields and more ranch roping and like out with actual cows in fields and catching loose cows. When we were in Montana, that was like the last time I actually roped a cow. Lately I've been roping weanlings at my job because we have a feral weanling horse that cannot be caught or touched. So I've been having to use a rope with him to get him. So that's been my only roping practice. And this week I started trying to pick up the rope again and everything. So today was really just, I wanted to figure it all out. We wanted to get the horses out. We wanted to learn what it's about, have some fun. And neither one of our horses have been in a box before. Dodge has never chased down a cow. He's been on cows, but not like this. But here's a little sneak peek of how all our runs went, the good and the bad. Come on, babe. Come on. actually went really good. My big goal today was to be able to handle my rope and maybe hit the calf every single time, which I did, and I didn't ever drop my rope, and I was actually pretty proud of myself for what we were doing. And it was nice too, is like there's a lot of people that do this a lot more than we do, and we didn't really embarrass ourselves, which I guess you can say is a big win. We can easily say that we were not super embarrassing doing what we were doing. So that is always nice, because I did not really want to look like an idiot. Jet was a little iffy in the box, which we kind of expected. She's never been in the box, but she really worked good for Mike chasing the cow and being on top of him. And like there was a few times that Mike was super close and like was in perfect position, but her kind of flustering has some issues. But otherwise, again, it would be nice to catch something, but we didn't. But it was a great first time, and Dodge really, surprisingly and not surprisingly, blew me away. How good he was for it all. Again, he's been in semi-retirement, I guess what, almost 2 years now? 2 years he's been like retired. I ran him last year in the fall at the crab pot thing that he won. Took him out of retirement just for the fun of it, and then he has not been really anywhere, I think, since that. It was his last time going somewhere, so he's now kind of like semi-retired, out of retirement, whatever, just trying to do the breakaway. And I wanted to see if he had fun with it, which he really, I think, was just happy to be out doing something again. And like by the end of it, he was really like kind of getting into, like, as soon as we go in the arena, he was like, knew what we were doing and wanted to come out of the box, which I knew was going to be his hardest thing, is just trying to listen to me in the box. But our third time in there, he was being a little bit of a butthead, but the last time he was like actually perfect. So, and he listened to me and everything. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of learning, honestly, for both of us, because again, we've never competed. Mike knows more about this stuff than I do, but I didn't know how the ABC worked, how guaranteed versus, what's the other term it was? Progressive, 2-head guarantees, all this stuff, buybacks. I've heard of these things, but I've never actually, like, again, been in it to know what they mean. So it was just a really nice day just to learn everything. And we talked to some people, made some friends and stuff like that. And it was just a really fun day. So it's how we're ending 2023 and hopefully having a good 2024. And the only sad thing is poor Reba was really stuck in the truck most of the day while we were in there with the horses. But I think it was a really, really good start for both of us to kind of learn some roping and figure everything out, and at least got the horses out and seeing everything. And both of our horses helped catch some loose cows, which was always good. Dodge literally was like standing his ground as one calf was like trying to run past him. He's like, no. So it was just a fun, good day to get out, and it was nice for us to both actually be competing and doing something together, especially horse-wise, because it's weird. It's always him supporting what I'm doing. So now it's nice to have the tables turned for once and cheering him on. So it was a good day, and we'll see, I think in 2 more weeks we come back maybe up here for roping. So we'll see, hopefully by then we have some more practice and figure ourselves out a little bit more.